So I'm COVID. I'm stuck here. I've been sitting around all day. Okay, so might as well talk, right? That's okay. So let me tell you what I think is one of the things that we did right. Early on, when I started this, I had nobody to help me. It was one of those times you look up and you're working alone again. You go like, oops, alone again naturally. Here we are, working alone on our projects once again. We used to have a team and poof, now the team is no more. So when I asked Victor Allen, who was my buddy, who I knew could at least offer, and I only asked him for like what I think he'll tell you the joke. I asked him for 5 hours a week. He give me 5 hours. And so, but that's the joke. But anyway, he was the one who helped me. And one of the things I told him early on, I said, Vic, what's happening is that there's a whole emerging technology. This is like around '05. I said, there's a whole emerging technologies that are designed, to help small business people and to do things that you used to, have to, get a bunch of people to do. And this was amazing to me. And I was paying a lot of attention to this because I was looking at possibly working alone. So one of the things Victor Allen and I did from the beginning is we embraced every kind of service that could somehow do the work that we did ourselves. And I actually became the master of finding those and a bunch of the inexpensive ones. And I remain kind of the master of that today. I know all the services to use. In other words, the reason why we as two men can make this work the way we do is because of the use of the kind of technology. It's not all very expensive technologies. Like I don't really own supercomputers. I don't. I have basic old regular bargain basement, Best Buy, because I don't believe in you. I run everything we do uses proprietary software. For example, Meredith Beale, I laugh at them, experts and geniuses. When he came over to see my broadcast machine and saw what I was doing, he was kind of underwhelmed. Because, see, they thought it would be some complex shit. Mario Hemsley, the master of what I do, is that I take readily available stuff and use it in creative ways. That's part of why we don't cost a bunch of money to do what we do. I become masters of everything that's readily available. Twitch, Twitter, Zoom, WebEx, Facebook, okay, YouTube. Readily available. Don't go searching for unique. No, see, I said that's the way to. I thought that was wrong way to go back in the recording studio day when people were putting all that money up, buying them recording studios, and the shit was obsolete before they had even paid off a third of the shit. I'm serious. They had the big old notes, and that shit was obsolete, except for the best people, and now you had to cater to them. It was a hustle job. So one of the best things we do is we use the services that are good. So you'll hear me constantly talking about services like Twitch, like Restream. We'll talk about things like that are available for artists to publish and do their own things. That is our strength. And as a result, we have very limited overhead. In fact, this is the part that's so funny. And it's really the truth. The technology is so much cheaper. I could literally go start all the way over for a mere fraction of what I spent and have it way better. I could actually rebuild a whole studio with how many cameras you want. See, now instead of being $2,000, the switcher's $600. The cameras are $300 to $400. So that's what's different. Okay, the mixing board, all of that, it's all cheaper. The mics, everything is cheaper. Way, way cheaper. Way better. The monitors, way cheaper. everything. So remember that. Deal with the pandemic. We're going to be cost effective. We're not going to waste money. Okay, remember, we're going to use the things that we have and be creative and save money. And that way we're going to be feeling really wise about what we do. I'm going to show you how. Blessings.